if you are thinking, you are not present. If you are thinking, you will notice, and you just have to observe this for yourself, thinking either takes you into the past or it takes you into the future. Presence is simply what is left when you stop thinking. It's like when you walk or whatever activity you're doing, you could be doing it washing dishes, vacuuming the house. It's not so easy to do when you're answering emails because then obviously thinking has a function. So it's when you're doing something that actually you can do without thought. And something like walking is great because you're just going to take one step after the other, after the other. And when you're practicing presence, you're not in here. There's no place for thinking. It's like you go out and you go, okay, you know what, for 20 minutes or half an hour, I am not going to use this as an opportunity to plan, to think, to come up with my to-do list. It's like, no, there is no place for thinking in this half an hour. What I'm going to do in this half an hour is practice being present. I'm going to practice being life. And you go out there and it's like you almost imagine if it was just life force, like God. God is opening her eyes and looking. And that's it. That's all you need to do is just look. And when you really look without the thought, oh, I need to look, I need to think, is this looking, am I doing it right, all that kind of stuff. There's this observing energy that comes in and you recognize it because it is you after all, but it's you without the thinking yourself into existence. And it can feel very frustrating in the beginning, okay, because it's like you're in there and then you'll go, okay, now I'm going to walk my dog without thinking. There's a thought. And then you'll be like, oh, damn, oh, I'm not supposed to be thinking. There's another thought. And it just tumbles and you've got one thought after another after another. And then, so in those moments, honestly, I bring it back to the breath. The breath is fantastic. It's the oldest meditation technique, right? But it is also the most powerful because there is nothing to think about when you're watching the breath. Of course you will. Am I breathing? Oh, I'm a bit shallow. Oh, that's a bit long. Oh, I need to make it longer. So you can watch yourself thinking about your breathing, which is hilarious. But all you need to do is watch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then you walk and you just notice the steps. You notice the pressure of your feet on the ground. I often just watch my dog actually because dogs are just so out there, right? They're not thinking, they're just enjoying. I mean, they're just really enjoying. She's enjoying the walk, she's enjoying the sniff, she's enjoying, and just watching her walk in a really relaxed, and she has a funny walk as well, so it's often very humorous, is just very relaxing for me. And then I get into her rhythm. So I kind of I watch her. When I notice I'm thinking here, there, and everywhere, I go back and I watch her. This is the freedom of life. This is life moving through an animal unobstructed. And then I try and open to the same thing. I am also just a living form. And if life was just to rush through me, how would that be? It's completely counterintuitive to anything you've ever been taught. Because everything in life we've been taught is end goal. That's the ego's thing, right? The ego has to have a goal so that it can plan and it can think about it. The walk is just to walk. We're not looking for an end goal. We're actually looking for the moment itself. It's a moment by moment by moment by moment thing. And there is no end goal. The end goal takes care of itself, actually, which is kind of ironic.